Okay, you know the saying that things don't happen to you, they happen for you? Now, there's a lot of people out there who definitely disagree, especially if they've been through some pretty heinous or terrible things. However, when we make certain choices, when we're fully aware and we choose to do certain things that wind us up in positions that are slightly uncomfortable, maybe unfavorable, maybe situations that we're like, oh, well, we don't like this, we're not enjoying this, yet the ego will step in and not want to take accountability, not want to be like, well, maybe the choice I made yesterday has an impact on what's going on today. Or maybe I have like bad habits and I decided instead of, being self-disciplined and sticking to a routine or a schedule, I kind of just like take it easy on myself for a little bit, but then I pay for it later. Everything we do, especially when we're awake and aware, everything that happens to us based off of the decisions we make is a lesson for us to learn. And I know it kind of sounds like I'm a broken record player and I say the same thing again and again and again. However, if you allow your ego not to take accountability, then you're not going to be learning the lessons that were put there for you. So the next time you're put in an unfavorable or a miserable position or something's going wrong, that had a direct effect from the choice that you made, acknowledge it. Call yourself out on it. Be like, okay, listen, this sucks right now, but the choices I made leading to this very point, just my own, not other people, what's outside of me, what's out of my control, just my own choices that I've made up to this very point that added to the situation or placed me in this situation were my own, and I'm going to own it. Okay, so moving forward, I acknowledge that energy. I lift and release or transmute any negative energy through understanding into positivity. And now I'm going to move forward. Now, what's your next move? What's your chess move? What are you going to do now? And after a while, this becomes very easy. You start training yourself and you start being like, hey, it's not so bad when I admit my faults, or I admit when I do this, or I admit when I do that. Instead of being defensive, you're more likely to be in tune with yourself, even your more shadow side, and be like, that's okay. I love and accept both sides of me. I made decisions, and this is where I ended up. Take it with a grain of salt or be graceful about it and move forward. Don't mope around. Don't be sad. Don't get upset or anything like that. There's no reason for it, especially when you are cognitively aware that your choices led you to the very moment that you're in right now. Whether it be myself, other people around you, they're each responsible for their actions, their words, their emotions, and how they think. And a lot of the times we're indoctrinated early so that we're kind of groomed to believe that everything outside of us has the influence on us, when really we have the influence over ourselves, especially when we become aware of that. So the next time you're in an unfavorable situation, ask yourselves, what steps did I make? What choices did I make leading up to a certain point? What's my part in it? That's it.